So thank you for having me. Hello, my name is Jenn Padilla, and I'm here to swiftly talk about comfort games. This is a study shaped by my user research of 209 players and their comfort games. All the little names in here are verified comfort games from my research. So what is a comfort game? A comfort game is a game player revisits multiple times because it's comfortable to play. A player has to label it as a comfort game, though, for it to be considered a comfort game. These are the genres of comfort games from my research. Almost every genre is here. And these are the top franchises and top games. So why is this significant? On top of the meaningful connection players have with their comfort games, they're also profitable. 74% of players have or would buy paid DLC and game purchases, sequels, or spin-offs of their comfort games. 72% players have or would buy merchandise. 95% of players recommend their game. So we understand what a comfort game is, but what makes a comfort game? Through my research, I found 4 recurring themes: high familiarity, low stress levels, mostly predictable, and nostalgic. To give an example, when Kiryu Kazuma from the hit series GUXS comes home from a stressful day of punching people and karaoke, he sits down and pulls out his favorite comfort game, Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is a prime example of a comfort game. He's put a lot of hours in it. He's revisited it multiple times. He bought the DLC. And who can forget his iconic Animal Crossing New Horizons water bottle he carries around everywhere? Gotta stay hydrated. So we established Animal Crossing New Horizons as his comfort game. But what would you say is the comfort game potential between him and the game? If we can calculate the potential for him among other players, we can learn about Animal Crossing's New Horizons comfort game potential overall. So like any other good UX researcher, I created a survey to find out. The survey asked questions along the 4 comfort game themes from earlier. With the research I conducted, I created equations that use the answers from the survey to calculate a comfort game potential value. So let's put Kiryu's answers in. How familiar are you with the game? He knows the game like the back of his hand, so he gives a 10, we get a 10. How stressful is the game? He plays the game specifically to relax, so he gives a 1, we get a 10. How predictable is the game? There's like nothing new for him in this game, so he gives a 10, we get an 8.71. Is the game nostalgic? He started playing the game during the pandemic, and in a weird way, he feels nostalgic for the pandemic. So that's a yes, we get a 10. So we put all these values together into one equation to get the final CGP value, comfort game potential value, 96.72. With that, along with other players' CGP values, we can pull together a scatter plot graph for Animal Crossing New Horizons CGP. Every single dot is a different player. I think our stuff is in my way, but I think he's over here. The farther to the right is the more hours they put into the game. The higher up is the higher the CGP is, which caps at 100. The yellow dots, which is most of the dots up here, mean that they labeled it as a comfort game, and the pink dots were down here mean they didn't label it as a comfort game. A lot of information can be pulled from this graph. For example, the game has a positive CGP range of 50 to 100. After a certain hour, 600 to 1,000, the players that are still playing are people who have already labeled their game as a comfort game. And 70 CGP seems to be when players start labeling the game as a comfort game consistently. With this graph, Nintendo could alter their game to line up with their vision. That's all the time I have. If you want to learn more about the subject further, feel free to take a screenshot and visit my website. There I go into the math and the user research, the survey templates there, and also with a cheat sheet. And also I go a little bit into the ways to alter the CGP. Also want to mention, I'm looking for UX related internships this summer as a master's student. Feel free to reach out to me about opportunities or just to discuss. Thank you.